What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And I'd like to give a shout out to Ryan Frazier, Muhammad Shah, and I hope I said your name right, and Mega King of Noobs. And on to today's video. So, seems that the Microsoft fans are pissed. They're like, how dare Bungie give PlayStation timed exclusive DLC for a whole year. It's not fair. We supported them, we bought their games, and this is how they treat us. They spit in our face. Really? Number one, they were owned by Microsoft. They split from Microsoft, and now they're their own company. They have a contract with Activision. So think of it this way. Microsoft guys, you have to wait for 1 year for some DLC. And granted, the next game I'm going to mention, people are going to say, I don't give a shit about that game. But there are people who do give a shit about this game. So for those people, I just want you to think about this. Back when E3 came, you know, the first E3 that Microsoft did, where they showed nothing but games, and then the fanboys on the Sony side was so full of themselves that they said all they did was show TV, and that wasn't even E3, that was before E3. But anyway, getting off the subject, and they mentioned that Plants vs. Zombies was coming out, and it was made out to be like it was some type of exclusive to the Microsoft platform. And when I say Microsoft platform, that includes PC, 360, and yes, the XB1. Microsoft platform. But anyway, going on. So for like 6 or 7 months, something like that, Sony didn't get to see this game. So it finally comes out to them. So my question to you guys is, would you have rather them say Destiny is a timed exclusive for a year, the whole game? Or would you rather it be the DLC? Because Plants vs. Zombies wasn't on the PlayStation for a good 6 or 7 months. Something like that. I can't remember exactly when it was available for PlayStation, but it was a while. It wasn't like two or a month or something like that. It was a long while. It was so long that people thought that it was exclusive to the Microsoft platforms, and it wasn't. So how do you think, and I don't give a shit about the ponies, we ain't worried about them, how do you think the Sony fans felt about that game that may have looked at the game and said, you know what, that game looks interesting, I would like to play that, and then they have to wait that long to get it? Now here you are on the Microsoft side complaining because you got to wait for some DLC for a year. But you're still going to be playing the game. So what? That Sony will have their DLC. Let them have their DLC. Because most of the time, DLC comes out first on the X1 when it comes to most games. And in most cases, I guarantee, and I'm pretty sure, a lot of people say that, you know, the PlayStation guys are damage controlling, but I'm pretty sure some of them don't even give a shit. They be like, oh, I'm not worried about it. It's going to be coming out on, you know, my platform in about a month or so, or 2 months or whatever, so I can wait. A year is a long time. And of course, here comes damage control. I can wait. If I even like the game, I might not even care about getting DLC at all. By the time it comes out, I'll probably had lost interest in the damn DLC. So, I mean, this could be something that shoots Bungie and Activision in the foot, because, like I said, there's a lot of Microsoft guys who are pissed off about the whole thing, and some of them even threatening not to buy the game, which I just think is crazy. You're going to miss, if the game is a good game, you're going to miss out on a good game because they want to, you know, keep DLC away from you for a year. Like I said, I mean, you know, Microsoft has been doing this for years with, you know, getting DLC first and making the Sony platform wait. And yes, some of them have been salty about that too, but I just don't see what the big deal is. I'd rather, you know, they say timed exclusive DLC than say timed exclusive game. You won't get this game for at least a year. So, but anyway, I know some of you people are still probably pissed off about it, but I don't think it's a big deal. But I just would like to say this. If everybody in the gaming community would realize one thing, and that is all this stuff is based on one's opinion. If I say the X1 is the best console out there, I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm saying that's my opinion. If somebody comes out and say the PlayStation is better, that's a fact. That is their opinion. I don't want to hear the bullshit about it's more powerful. It's more powerful. Yes, we all know that, but more power doesn't make it better. So, if you guys can wrap your head around one thing, this could end the whole damn console war if people would just realize this and stop thinking emotionally and psychotically like a lot of these fanboys think. And I said fanboys. I didn't say Sony ponies or Xbox or Nintendo Nintendo weirdos or whatever. I said fanboys. If you think about this one thing rationally, then we could probably just go and get together, talk about games, and talk about the fun times we have on our systems. But I'm going to say this nice and slow, because some of you know, some of you fuckers out there are so fucking ignorant. Listen, real slow. If you realize that we are all not the same, we all have different likes, we all don't see things the same way, that right there should be enough to make you go, you know what? Why am I sitting there trying to put this person down for playing on this system? If somebody who's a grown man wants to play the Wii U, that's him or her. That's what they like. I can't tell them or try to force them to like something else. If someone likes the PlayStation over the X1, why am I going to argue with them to tell them you shouldn't like the PlayStation over the X1? Because the X1 can do this, that, and the other. And most importantly, for you asshole, you ponies, if you can get it through your thick head that I should be able to like my X1 without having to hear shit from your mouth about me being a fanboy, or about me being stupid, or, you know, why would you like that inferior console? Because that's the dumbest question you could ask a person. Because obviously, if I like the console, it's probably because I'm having fun on it. Not because I purchased the wrong console. Because if that was the case, I spent $500 on my shit. And most of the people who has an X1 spent $500 on their shit. They could have got a PlayStation, but they didn't want one. Now, as I've said before, that doesn't mean that the PlayStation's a bad system. It just means that certain people, as I just explained, don't have the same likes and the same taste in their consoles. Some people like Mario. Some people like Halo. Some people like Infamous. Some people like Features. Some people like Infamous. Some people like Mario. I mean, these are just things that if you live by, then maybe you'll stop trying to force your opinion on somebody else. I still have dumbass ponies who come to my channels and say stupid shit like dumb video, corny video. The same people who only own either one or two consoles, and it's not the XB1, but yet they come to all the pro channels of XB1 and watch their shit and then comment on it. And in some cases, they might not even watch it. They just come in there, thumb it down, and just put some dumb shit on there. But yet, to them, they think in their head, they're thinking rationally by coming to your channel, calling you a fanboy when they don't own the system that you have, but they come to your channel all the time and watch your shit and then talk about your videos and give you thumbs down. That's the craziness that I'm talking about. These people know who they are. One of them even said, you should check out my videos. Why the hell would I check out some pony video? Now, I can watch a Sony fans video, but I'm not going to go check out a pony's video. It's just not happening. Why am I going to go watch your shit and then I'm not leaving no comments? I'm not doing any of that shit. There's 2 channels I watch, and I'm going to have to get the lady's name so I can write it out. But everybody knows her on YouTube as Miss K. She has a good channel, some good stuff over there, and she's pro Sony. I think she has more than one console, but she's pro Sony, and there's nothing wrong with that. Then there's Gamer2323. Now, from what I just started watching him, and I like his channel also. He's pro Sony. But I've heard that people say in the beginning he was a pony. I don't know. I haven't gone back to watch all his videos in the beginning. I've just been watching him recently, and so far I like the stuff that he has on his channel, and he's pro Sony. And I go in there and I say, hey, good video or whatever, but I don't go in there and act like an immature adult and go on his channel, watch his video, and then go, oh, you pony, you fuck that PlayStation, your video sucks ass and stuff like that, because these YouTubers want to run around here, grown men got children and shit, but act more like they're children than they act like adults. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about the whole thing about the ponies, fanboys, whatever, and then the whole thing about the the DLC that people are getting pissed about. Man, you should just brush that shit off your shoulder. Play the game. Don't boycott the game. Boycott the game if the game sucks ass. But if the game doesn't suck ass, get the game. Don't worry about that damn DLC. When it comes, it comes. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't want to get it because you might lose interest by that time, then just say fuck it. Peace, I'm out of here. But anyway, as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. Peace.